Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Tushar Prajapati. Today we are showing a new practical. Its name is DTP in CCNA. Before that we have learned VTP and STP, and now the DTP is means dynamic trunking protocol. So now what is the DTP? It is a Cisco proprietary protocol. You cannot use in another router except than Cisco, like you cannot use in Juniper, etc., any another VPN proprietary router. So it's only used for Cisco proprietary. So it's automatically make the trunk between the switches. The main use of DTP is automatically make the trunk between two switches. By default it's enabled in the switch, means DTP is already enabled in the switches, so we did not need to configure it. Now DTP modes. There are four modes of DTP. First is dynamic desirable mode, second is dynamic auto, third one is trunk mode, and fourth one is access. Now there are so many combination, and what is the result between this mode? Suppose there are dynamic desirable equal and dynamic desirable. Suppose we have to configure dynamic desirable on the one switch and configure the dynamic desirable on another switch, then combination of that port is going trunk. Similarly, dynamic desirable dynamic auto is equal to trunk. Similarly, dynamic auto is equal to access. Similarly, dynamic auto and trunk is giving the result trunk. Dynamic desirable and trunk is giving the result trunk. And trunk is giving the result trunk. Similarly, dynamic desirable and access giving the result access. Dynamic auto and access giving the result access. Similarly, trunk and access giving the result access. Access giving the result access. Now this is the basic theory portion of the dynamic trunking protocol. You can now understand briefly by using the practical. So we can do this scenario on our Cisco packet tracer. Now you can see these are the topology, all the modes. These are, first is dynamic desirable and also is a dynamic desirable. Is getting the result trunk. Now we need to configuration. Suppose first enable configuration. Now interface pass Ethernet 0/1. Now switch port. Okay, question. What is the next is mode. Mode is the mode. There are access, dynamic and trunk. So we go for dynamic. And dynamic, what is dynamic desirable? So configure on the one hand side. Similarly, is configure to another side. Enable configuration key, switch port interface pass Ethernet 0/1. Similarly, command is switch port mode dynamic desirable. Now configuration done on both the switch. Now you can see the result by using this command. Show interface pass Ethernet 0/1 switch port. Now you can see the result is, first switch port mode is now enabled. Administrator mode means we have given the dynamic desirable on this switch, and the administrative mode means we have given that command is dynamic desirable, and operational mode is truck means it's a result, so it gives the result of truck. Similarly, you can check on the first switch. So interface pass Ethernet 0/1 switch port. Now you can also see switch port is enabled. Administrative mode that we have entered in DT dynamic desirable. Operation mode means our result is truck. So these are the things will automatically configure on switch. Similarly, you can do another practical like configuration T, interface pass Ethernet. This time we also get 0/1 switch port mode dynamic, again is desirable on the second. Now, and similarly on the second. Now enable configuration switch interface pass Ethernet 0/1. Now this time we have to configure switch port mode dynamic auto. Show interface pass Ethernet 0/1 and command is switch port. Now you can see administrative mode is dynamic auto on this switch and operational mode is truck means giving the result truck. And these are the information also useful for your knowledge, like is trunking encryption we have already learned in the VLAN accesses by default VLAN number. Similarly, you can check here show interface switch port mode. So interface pass Ethernet switch 0/1 switch port dynamic desirable, which we can enter and our result is truck. Now go for third one. Enable switch port configuration team switch interface pass Ethernet 0/1 switch port mode dynamic auto. Similarly, configuration team switch port interface pass Ethernet 0/1 switch port mode is again dynamic auto. Now this time we have configured both and dynamic auto. Now we can show the result. Show interface fast Ethernet 0/1 switch. Now you can set dynamic auto, and the result is giving the static access, means our is mode is now automatically access. Now here you can also check show interface pass 0/1 switch port. Now you can see here also dynamic auto, and result is access. Now similarly for dynamic, now our fourth one is EN, means our enable configuration interface fast Ethernet 0/1 port mode is dynamic auto. And now you can also see EN configuration T interface pass Ethernet 0/1. Now command is switch mode is trunk. Now you can see while we can press the command access, then it's not showing down or up, but right now we ever using the another command, then it automatically up to down. Now we can see the result. Show switch port down one by one on both sides. So switch interface fast Ethernet 0/1 switch port. Now you can see on the right side we have entered the trunk, then result is trunk. You can see the result is showing in middle. Similarly show interface switch port fast Ethernet 0/1 switch. You can also see this time we have given the dynamic auto, and operational mode is trunk. Now similarly for DT and trunk. Now configuration T interface fast Ethernet 0/1 switch port mode dynamic desirable. And similarly here interface first interface fast Ethernet 0/1 switch port mode is trunk. Now this result show interface fast Ethernet 0/1 switch port. Now on the left hand side switch, this administrative mode is trunk and operational mode is also trunk. And here, so phase was Ethernet 0/1 switch port. So here is also we have given dynamic desirement and result is trunk. Now similarly, now we have to configure the trunk. Configuration tree. Interface fast Ethernet 0/1 command switch port mode trunk. And similarly configuration tree switch port interface fast Ethernet 0/1 switch port mode trunk. Now check command switch port show interface fast 0/1 switch port. You can see administrative mode is trunk, operational mode is also trunk. We cannot do C for the because similarly this port was also trunk. Now here, now we have to configure DDDA trunk and access with the only with access. EN switch port config terminal switch interface fast Ethernet 0/1 switch port mode is dynamic desirable and similarly interface as Ethernet 0/1 switch port mode access. You can see result by here. Show interface fast 0/1 switch port. We have to wait some time. interface pass Ethernet 0/1 switch port. You can say its administrator mode is access and operational mode is also access. Similarly, but this time is here is also different. This dynamic result, this type, but result is changed. The dynamic desirable mode is trunk. So is here you can set two result. One is trunk and is access. Now configure on second side. Interface pass Ethernet 0/1 switch port mode is dynamic auto. Here interface pass Ethernet 0/1 switch port mode is access. Now, so interface Ethernet 0/1 switch port is the static is dead access. Ethernet 0/1 is dynamic auto static access. Similarly, trunk and access switch configuration T interface pass Ethernet 0/1 switch port mode is trunk. Interface pass Ethernet 0/1 switch port mode is access. So interface pass Ethernet 0/1 interface pass Ethernet 0/1 command switch port. Static access and static access. Here we have already configured both of the signs. Show interface pass Ethernet 0/1 switch port. Access. Result is access. Switch configuration is already done again, because for testing we have already configured that. Interface pass Ethernet 0/1 result is access, and admission remote is also result is also access, but we cannot configure successfully here. Now we have to try with another, taking delete that switch and try with configure again. So make a one switch again. If there are any mistakes, then we have to do clear. Now connect this port switch with the cable, cross cable 012. Okay. Now check interface. First we do the interface pass Ethernet 0/1. What is the result without command? Dynamic auto and receive access. By default is dynamic auto every port. Now start the configuration. Now configuration T. Interface pass Ethernet 0/1 switch port mode is dynamic desirable. Now end. Configuration interface pass Ethernet 0/1 switch port mode is access. Now we have to check the result is getting same or different. So switch port so interface pass Ethernet 0/1 switch port. Now This is static or access. Administrative mode is access. Operational mode is SN to access. Similarly, show interface pass 600/1 switch port. Now here is the trunk. So this time we get a 2. There is the only different result is trunk, not the access. So we have to put here trunk as dynamic desirable into dynamic into access is equal to trunk. So we have to correct here in our theory, dynamic desirable into the x-axis is trunk. You can say one port is trunk and one port is access. So there is the only change compared to this. So hi friends, so do you understand what is this? Is the basic thing of the configuration. We do not need to configuration in the switches. This by default configuration between the switches, but we have to do the configuration for understanding the DTP condition between two switches. There are how many results we can get. So friends, if you like this video, then subscribe my YouTube channel Tushar Prajapati for watching the next series of the CCNA practicals. Thanks for the today.